So, gentlemen, Oscar Piastri is a Grand Prix winner. Although it's not really something which most people would want to celebrate in that case. So, what just happened at the recent Hungarian Grand Prix? Well, you're gonna hear all of that in this video right here. Going into the Hungarian Grand Prix, we are coming off the back of the British Grand Prix, which was most people thought was the best race of the season, probably because of Team LH. I'm not really a part of Team LH, but I'm a Hamilton fan, so yeah, I guess I'm a part of Team LH. So you're coming off the back of Hamilton taking his 104th win, and as well, going into the race, Max Verstappen had extended his championship lead to 84 points over Lando Norris. Mercedes roll upgrades along with Red Bull and Ferrari. Ferrari bringing a floor upgrade. Red Bull bought a side pod upgrade, which was only put on Verstappen's car, so Perez ran the old spec of the car. Verstappen ran the new parts, Perez ran the old parts. FP1 wasn't so notable, but FP2 certainly was, as Charles Leclerc crashed in FP2. The floor upgrades, of course, Leclerc has been on a rapid decline since his win in Monaco. I don't know why he crashed. Then I think Norris went fastest. FP3 Lando was fastest again. And then in qualifying, two big shocks. The first one was Sergio Perez crashing out. The second one was George Russell being eliminated in qualifying in Q1 after his team Mercedes made and really rolls off the tongue. So they made an error in which they didn't put enough fuel in Russell's car. So Perez and Russell was knocked out in 16th and 17th respectively. In Q2, Mercedes almost had a heart attack, and probably me as well, as Hamilton only made it into Q3 by 100th of a second. Can you imagine that? Q3, the big turning point was Yuki Tsunoda's massive crash in turn 5, which brought out a red flag, and at their time of the red flag, 2 minutes were left in qualifying. So the drivers had to set their lap time and only managed one lap time. Some drivers like Norris and Hamilton made it to the checkered flag, but they weren't improving on their laps, and so Norris got pole position, was a McLaren front row for the first time since Hamilton and Jenson Button at the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix, the last time Hamilton drove a McLaren. So it was lights out and away we go, and initially Norris got the better start, but then Piastri launched it down the inside into turn 1, forcing Verstappen off the track in the process. Hamilton tried to go around the outside of turn 2, but the order was Piastri, Verstappen and Norris. On lap 2, Verstappen was forced to give the position back to Norris, and so it remained that way until Norris overtook Piastri for the race lead in the pit stops. Of course, Hamilton, Verstappen and Leclerc were all battling for third at one point in the race. They tried, but they failed. Verstappen and Hamilton also had a coming together at turn 1, lifting Verstappen's car in the air. However, the controversial moment of the race came on lap 67, where Norris was ordered to give first place to Piastri. It was controversial, but in the end, Piastri held on to take his first win in Formula 1. Norris took second, Hamilton took third. Importantly for him, his 200th podium. Leclerc fourth, Verstappen fifth, Sainz sixth. Then the rest of the order, Perez and Russell, 7th and 8th respectively. And that was the order of the race. Of course, that is not it for the Formula 1. For now, we have one more race this week, the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps. Who do you think will win the Belgian Grand Prix? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you later. Goodbye.